What is up, guys? This is Linthio coming at you with a card discussion today about one that sent a couple of rifts around the community, and that is the new Horn of Heaven card called Great Horn of Heaven. It is a counter trap, and its effect reads as follows. When your opponent would special summon monsters during their main phase, negate the special summon, and if you do, destroy that monster, then your opponent draws one card. Then ends the main phase. We have a Black Horn of Heaven that you can argue is better. So, this card, I was reading over it and I had to read over it a couple of times because I was a bit like, really? You printed something like this? So, there are a couple of things that I have wrong with this card. This card's going to be secret rare, by the way. Guaranteed. I can't see it being anything other. I know that one of the cards in the last set I did a discussion on saying that it was going to be a secret and it wasn't. But nevertheless, this is going to be a secret. Hands down. Oh, counterattacking C, that was it. Breaking down its effect. When your opponent would special summon monsters, so this includes anything from Soul Charge to Pendulum Summoning, so on and so forth, to a single special summon. During the main phase, very important, that's main phase 1 or main phase 2, battle phase, everything like that is not included, just in your main phases. Negate the special summon, and if you do, destroy those monsters. So if it is a Pendulum Summon, then those monsters get destroyed and go to the graveyard because the negation and destruction happens and they go there. It's the exact same as Solemn Warning. Then your opponent draws one card. Now this is something I feel that is not a drawback at all. Because if, for example, your opponent special summons using a Pendulum Summon and you destroy anything above two monsters, then sure, they get one card, but that's it. I think if the effect was they draw one card for each monster that was destroyed, it would balance out a little bit more, but then that would start making it on the borderline of not being able to be actually used because it's just giving your opponent too much advantage for your one card. But then, you are ending the main phase. You end the main phase that they are in. So if they have just started off their turn by saying, yeah, I'm just going to Pendulum Summon and then after that I'll do this. If they stop the summon, then I have follow-up plays. No, I'm going to flip Great Horn of Heaven on you. You could draw one card and I'll just end your main phase and enter you into your battle phase. Or if you are in main phase 2, go straight to that end phase. It's just crazy. And I think the card is absolutely great. I think it is really, really good. There are obviously some restrictions on it, the fact that it's only live in your main phase, but I would say about 80% to 70% of the actual monsters that are being summoned are mainly in your main phase, especially main phase 1. And being able to force your opponent into a phase that they're probably not ready to go into means that you have the upper hand, as well as you have the upper advantage because you're forcing them to do their plays in either main phase 2 or wait until next turn. And if you're applying pressure in the previous turn, they need to make a play, and you've just stopped it and ended their main phase 1, then that's pretty huge because you've basically bought yourself a turn. Now there are obviously gimmicky cards that can be used with this, like Terminus World I think it is, where you just skip your opponent's main phase 2. So you could basically say, you're not having a turn. I'm going to activate this in main phase 1, go to your battle phase, straight to end phase. So it's a really interesting card. I think it's probably going to be one of the main deck cards, depending on the format, depending on the meta, that decks will use. If Pendulums become big, this card I think will become a staple. And I think this will probably be a very expensive card coming out. I don't see Konami doing anything other than Secret. It'd be really nice as an ultimate. I think it would look incredible as an ultimate rare. But it's going to be high. This one's going to be high. It's too good not to be high. So I want to know what you guys think of a Great Horn of Heaven. Do you think it is as good as I'm making it out to be? Or do you think that the drawing effect and the restriction on when you can activate it is just a little bit too much to make it viable in the main decks? So as I said, let me know down in the comment section below. I'll like, comment, subscribe, and I should catch you guys later.